In today's video, you're going to learn the same 3 simple steps that I have used to become super successful on Amazing Talker. Now, these 3 steps have helped me to create a whole new life for myself, and I need to share these 3 simple steps with you right now today so you can get students the first week and change your life forever. First thing you have to do is to take a great profile photo. You can try a selfie, or you can get someone that you know to help you out with the photo. Make sure that your background is plain. Do it facing a great window with natural light, okay? Make sure there's some natural light coming in, or if it's a nighttime photo, you can have an LED light just like I'm using right now. Very good light on my face without blur, without, shadows around my eyes and things like that. You can clearly see my eyes, you can clearly see my face. Excuse the sweat, I just came back from the gym and I'm not turning the air conditioner on for this video because it's going to interfere with the sound. So give me some credit for this. The second thing you have to do after you have a great profile photo, again, you don't have to be the most beautiful, you don't have to be the most handsome, but you got to make that photo attractive, okay? Freshen up a little bit, get some good hygiene, get groomed up, make sure your hair is looking fresh, okay? You know what I'm saying? Make a good profile photo, and that's going to automatically boost your profile in the search rankings. Mark my words. You need a great profile photo. Have 3 if you can do it, with a different color shirt, okay? And see which one works the best for you. And you will know by getting student matches, which we'll get later into this. We'll get into later in this video. Now, after you've got your profile photo, what's the second thing that you need to do? Well, that's going to be working on your self-introduction video. A lot of people ask me, what should I say in the self-introduction video? I've posted my self-introduction video. Nothing happened. Well, we have to evaluate. You have to reflect on what's going on. What did you say? How did you look? What did you talk about? Because Amazing Talker last year had horizontal videos going from 1 to 3 minutes in length, talking about yourself, your classes that you offer, and things that you can do as a teacher, and perhaps your credentials, your previous educational background, and your experiences and your skills and qualifications, things like that. But the thing is now this year is there vertical videos like YouTube Shorts. So you have got to prepare yourself for the next generation. You've got to adapt. You've got to create a 30 to 45 second video that is on fire. Okay, you got to be presentable. You got to have a great projected voice, and you've got to be able to attract students. In that first 3 to 5 seconds, the student has already made up their mind if they're going to be a student of yours or not a student of yours. So you want to be on the team of getting more students on your calendar, getting more students on your profile. And the way to do that is to have a very catchy self-introduction video. You don't have to use fancy vocabulary, but you're going to have to do something to stand out. And the way that I did it was just be myself. First thing you got to do is say your name. Number 2, talk about where you're from. The most basic thing is your name and where you are from. That's how students are going to judge you first. As soon as you open your mouth about where you're from, the country that you're from, especially when it comes to English. This is super critical for your success. Now you said your name, you said your country of origin. What's the next thing that you should say? Should you talk about education? Should you talk about your traveling experiences? Should you talk about where you are right now? Well, that depends on what you're trying to do, because there's all kinds of different categories for teachers on Amazing Talker. So if you're geared more towards children, then you need to make it family friendly. If you're helping business professionals, then you need to look business professional. If you're training people for exams, then you should talk about the things that you can offer them. But again, it's a very, very short amount of time, 30 to 45 seconds. So your message needs to be very clear. Every word that you use cannot be fluff. There can be no fluff in your words. They've got to be clear, a clear message for the students to understand who you are, what you can do, and what you can offer. And then have a simple call to action. Book my trial class. Don't show desperation, show confidence. Don't show anxiety, show power, show strength. those types of key qualities as an online teacher will carry through. We're smart and we can smell anxiety. We can sniff out desperation. So before you focus and concentrate on your self-introduction video, make sure you got your mind made up. Make sure you know what you're going to teach and think about your target audience. If you need some help with your self-intro video, let me know in the comments section. You can also view my self-introduction video by going to my profile. So use the link in the description and you'll get a little taste of what I've done for the last year. I've updated my self-introduction video 6 times, 5 or 6 times in over a year. Okay? So if things aren't working out, you got to try something new. I love experiments and I love experimentation to find out which one hit the best, which one popped the most, which one attracted the most students, and then also retention rates, things like that, you know. Now, as we get into the third tip, this has to deal with something very different.